Nope. Come here. I have to measure you. Okay, bye. Welcome back to my channel, everyone. Today we're going to be stepping away from some furniture flips and we're going to do a little DIY. It's a DIY for my cat. However, you could also use this as a nightstand, a plant stand, a little bookcase situation. For me, it's for the cat. She's too cute not to make it. I'll show you my drawing. It's very one-dimensional and quite terrible, but this is how I design things. Like this. Very professional, I know. To make things a little easier for you, so you don't have to follow my terrible drawing and try and imagine what I'm envisioning in my head. Here is a picture that my partner has kindly drawn for me with the measurements that you will need for this project. I've got the measurements that I need for the frame. So we're going to get to cutting out the pieces that we need for the frame, get that assembled, and then we're going to move into the decorative side of things.
From my window.
Guys, little sidebar. So I've been looking for a circular saw guide. I know people use wood, different things. Sometimes I find that wood isn't as straight as you want it to be. So for perfection, I wanted to get a guide. However, they're a little pricier than I expected. When I was at the Home Depot the other day, I actually saw this, which is a square for drywall. And I thought, you know what? I could probably use that as a guide. It was like 20 bucks, so it wasn't very expensive. I'm sure that there are cheaper guides out there that I could have got, but the ones I was seeing were like $70, $80. Some were a lot more, so 20 bucks for this. It made cutting that piece so much easier than ever before. I felt confident and powerful, and like I couldn't do any wrong. It's my hot tip for this video. Get one of these.
Let's go infrared. Spend all day in bed. I get the wine and the corkscrew. You don't have to do one single thing. You don't know how much I want you. Just looking.
We've got our top mid support or shelf support and then bottom shelf support all cut. I'll sand those and get to that in a little bit. But we need to get the legs. So I've got a couple of 2x2s and we're going to cut them at 29 inches each.
Appalachian sunrise meets my skin. Even with my eyes still closed, feel it coming. Golden, I'll follow only golden, golden things.
Okay, so we've got all of our pieces here. I've got the 3 pieces that's going to be the top, the middle board, and then the base, or sort of baseboard. I've got 4 legs, and I've got 12 of these side support pieces in the 1x2s. Next steps is that we need to get everything sanded. With the legs and with the top, base, middle boards, I'm actually going to clamp them together to make sure that everything is exactly even. It's exactly the same shape, and you know, there's not going to be any sort of millimeter off here or there. So we're going to start with these guys, move on to the legs, and then get all of the 12 pieces sanded last, because it's going to take a wee while.
Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights, won't stop for traffic lights. And I really wanna know if I will ever figure out where the road goes. Even if
from falling down. I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind. I will keep on holding my head high, even if the sky is falling down. Jumping from cliffs so high, trusting our wings to fly. Sometimes we're crashing down, but we get up and start from the ground. And I really wanna know, really wanna know.
You guys, it is pocket hole time. We're gonna get in pocket hole all of the pieces that need to be pocket holed and start assembling the frame of this piece. Ensure that my pocket holes are super stable, I'm also going to be using some wood glue as well, and then I've got my pocket hole screws here as well. To adding in the shelving now. So I've got my two pieces here. They will need a little additional trim because of the decorative element that I'm going to add afterwards, so I'll kind of figure that out once we've got it cut and ready to go. It took a few goes to get that right, but I've got both of the shelves ready to go. So I am actually going to glue those down with my wood glue here, and I'm also going to use my Arrow brad nailer as well and just pop in a couple of brad nails and then do any wood filler that we need to do before we get on to the staining side of things. on there, but we need to get to the decorative elements. So essentially what I'm wanting to do is to add some pieces like this spaced out so there's a gap in between around the two sides and the back of the top level. So we need to get these cut and then set into place.
It's 2 a.m. and I can't fall asleep, 'cause I'm not tired. I'm thinking about the days we used to shine when we were young. I told you that we should start a band and reach for the sky. It's 2 a.m. and I can't fall asleep, I'm just not tired. I can hear the raindrops falling. It's cold outside and I kind of feel like calling, but it's too late now. I just miss
You guys, it's looking pretty good, I think. I'm very happy with how this is coming along. I think it looks really good and I'm very impressed with myself because, as you guys well know, I am very new to building stuff, so I'm pretty proud of this one. We do still need to pop on a stain, so you will have noticed that I used a walnut wood filler, which means that we're putting on a walnut stain.
In and out of love, never get enough. We never seem to get older. When things are going right, you seem to have the time, but when it's hard, you just grow cold up. We should be good, but we keep lighting fires. The words repeat, 'cause we're scared of the silence. We should be good, but we keep lighting fires, fires around ourselves. We should be good, but we keep lighting fires. The words repeat, 'cause we're scared of the silence. We should be good, but we keep lighting fires, fires around ourselves. It's deja vu. Memories come back when I'm with you. It's deja vu. Memories come back when I'm with you. Been here 1,000 times. Set up a stage of lies. Say we're done, say it's over. Shouldn't be coming back, but somehow we connect.
With the weather being so nice, it seemed only right to do the top coat outside, and we're going to use a spray top coat. It's the Rust-Oleum Clear Matte, just to finish this piece off.
I'm gonna let the sun shine in today. I'm trying to make this darkness go away. I'll paint with colors and I'll sing until my lungs give out. I'm gonna let the sun shine in today, and I will leave my windows open so that I can hear the sound of.
So we've got this all ready to go. Top coat is on, everything is prepped except for popping on some little furniture pads onto the bottom of this so it doesn't scratch the floors. And then we need to pop in a little pillow, set it up, make it look all pretty, and see what Newton thinks.
Yesterday there was sun and there was rain, beauty in the mundane. And as the light startled our eyes, we let go of disguise.
Okay, well, she's already on top, but we're gonna pop in a little pillow here. It's got like a boucle type fabric to it, and I just found it on Amazon. It was sold separately to the insert, so I'll link both of those below. Maybe it needs to be a little flatter. We'll figure it out. And I've just got a basket here with some of her little toys in it, and that is just gonna go underneath. And finally, to finish this off, my very underwatered plant will be going on top. Now for the moment of truth, does she love this as much as she's loving her scratching pole right now? Who's to say? Let's find out. She likes her little cat nook, although I did technically put a tiny bit of catnip in the pillow slip, so there was little bribery going on, but I do think that she likes it. Oh, baby. If you enjoyed this week's video, definitely hit the subscribe button, the bell notification, and like the video as well. You can also follow me over on Instagram. I'll post some little pictures of her enjoying her little cat nook. If you'd like the measurements for this cat nook, I'll pop a little image up in a moment that you can screenshot to make your own cat nook. I'll see you guys next week with another project. Bye. Do you like it, Newton? What do you think? Do you like it? Pretty good, huh?